The Massachusetts Biotechnology Council strives to advance critical new science, technology, and medicines that benefit people worldwide. I'm Jenny Johnson, and Robert Coughin, President and CEO of the Massachusetts Biotechnology Council, joins me today in Suffolk University's downtown Boston studio. Welcome, Bob. Thanks for being here.
Hi, Jenny. Thanks for having me.
So first off, what is biotechnology, and what does the Biotechnology Council do?
Well, as you know, biotechnology is a large industry here in Massachusetts, but many people are unaware of what the definition of biotechnology is. It's actually solving unmet medical needs. Mass Biotech Council, our mission is to create an environment so all of these innovators in the Massachusetts area have a climate which is conducive to promoting innovation and actually creating therapies and medicines all the way from the bench to the bedside, where it can ultimately help the patient population.
Great. Now, we must be uniquely suited because of all of the wonderful universities we have around here and all of the research institutes. Is that the case? Are we special here in Massachusetts because of that?
We're extremely special. In a sense, biotechnology was invented here in Massachusetts at our world-class academic institutions and our world-class academic medical centers. The industry was invented here, it's continued to grow here, and it's continuing to grow here. Massachusetts is known around the world as the best place for innovation.
In the world. So now, is this something that people should be investing in if this really is the mecca and the place to be?
It really is. We all know how difficult the economy has been the past 3 years here in Massachusetts and around the country and around the world. And the biotechnology industry in the last 9 years, despite the down economy, has grown in employment by 60%. We've always been the best place for research and development because of the amount of NIH, the great amount of NIH funding that our academic medical centers, our hospitals have received. Those ideas turn into businesses and we continue to grow. But as of late, Massachusetts is also becoming a growth area for the manufacturing of these specialized biologics.
Well, that's outstanding growth. Let's talk about some of the specific programs that the council uses.
For us to create the climate so that these companies succeed, we have a policy agenda where we work with legislative leaders to make sure that our local political climate and policy climate is conducive to innovation and doesn't hinder innovation. We have a communication strategy so that we can educate the public as to what the definition of biotechnology is and how it really affects everybody who walks on the earth. We have an economic development agenda so we can continue to help these companies grow here and recruit companies from around the world to make investment here. We also have a purchasing consortium so we can extend capital and help these small companies that are yet to be profitable stretch that dollar so they can put as much money as they can underneath the microscope. And certainly last but not least, we have our innovation services strategy, which is where we work with the academic medical centers to align them with the venture capital community and the business development community from larger pharma companies so that they can achieve the capital necessary to get these products and ideas through the clinical trial process through the FDA.
Sounds like a lot of necessary education for all of us. Now, what is the future of biotech here in Massachusetts?
The future is bright. Like I stated earlier, we've grown by 60% in the last 9 years. That's amazing. The reason the future is bright is because as this industry grows up, we're seeing more and more of the larger pharma companies invest money into the biotechnology companies that start here in Massachusetts. It takes an average of 10 years and $1 billion to get an idea all the way from the bench to the bedside. That's a lot of money and that's a lot of time. The returns need to be adequate so that people will continue to invest, and ultimately these therapies help the patient population.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your insight. And thank you for watching. I'm Jenny Johnson for Comcast Newsmakers.